We start off with Mystery Date. Depending on the version of the game you have, this can go for some pretty good money. This isn't one of those versions, so I'm going to leave it here. Here we have Parcheesi. This is the version that has the animals in them. I bought an exact copy of this the last session. I'm going to go ahead and buy it again and see if I can sell it for some money. Here we have Advance to Boardwalk. Really cool game. We actually own this game. I normally would get this, but it doesn't really go for much on eBay, unfortunately, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Stratego. This is the old version. This can go for some money too, but unfortunately the box looks like it's been chewed by a rat or something. I'm going to leave this here. Here's a game called Mermaid's Purse. This game looks pretty interesting. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. It's only $1. Here's a 1935 Commemorative edition of Monopoly in a tin. This goes for a little bit of money. It's missing a couple houses, but I can get those. I'll go ahead and buy it. Well, now here's a find. This is a rare card game called Trice from the 3M company. This game is unfortunately missing a card, but I'm going to go ahead and get it and just make my own card. This is a hard game to find. Here is Monopoly trading game equipment again. The box is pretty beaten up, and I don't think I can sell it for that much with a beat box, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Clue 2 Murder in Disguise again, the VCR game. This almost made me buy it. You can get all these workout tapes, especially Richard Simmons. Nope, sorry, still leaving it. Here we have New Orleans in a box. This is a Monopoly variant, just with New Orleans landmarks on it. Not something I'm really interested in. I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Hunting and Fishing Trivia. Probably the most boring game I think I've ever seen. No offense to any of you hunters or fishers out there. Sorry. Here's a game called Matador. This one's in Spanish. I don't read Spanish at all, so I think I'm going to leave this here. I think it kind of plays a little bit like Monopoly. Here's a game called There's No Place Like Rome. I think this is a kid's game. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to leave this here for the little kiddies. Here we have the New York City edition of Monopoly, and this is an official version. This goes for about 17 bucks on eBay. I think it's in pretty good shape. I'll go ahead and get it. Here is All the King's Men. This is a game I've actually been looking for a little bit of a while, and it's complete and in great shape. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up too. Here is Risk. Now, I saw this a couple of weeks ago, and they discounted it to $2. I looked inside, and it's got sealed parts, and it's complete. I'm going to get it. Here we have the Mystery Date game again. This is the version that's worth about $40, but unfortunately it's missing parts. Sorry, I got to leave you. Well, I'm at Barnes & Noble, and they're having a 75% off sale here. And here's some games. We have Tides of Time. That's the first one. This is discounted to $4, and it's brand new, and it's sealed. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up for sure. Here's another game called Warehouse 51. It's another sealed copy of this game. Same story. I'm going to pick this up. Justice League The Road Trip for $6. My wife loves them. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up too for sure. Here we have Monopoly Ghostbusters. There's 3 copies of this. Normally these go for $40, and they're sealed. I'm going to buy 2 of them. The third seal is a little bit broken. Here is Munchkin Marvel. Not a bad price at all, $6 sealed. We already have a copy of this, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Here's some more Monopoly games. There's a couple of copies of Mass Effect Collector's Edition. I've seen this game go for about $70, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 of these copies for sure. Okay, so here's the Justice League game we got. My wife and I opened this when we got a game going. This is actually a pretty fun game. It's got a lot of components on it. It looks really nice. Really cool find for this for sure. Here we have All the King's Men. This is in really, really good shape. The board is in excellent shape, as you can tell. And the pieces are all in these bags over here. Cool find. Looking forward to trying this one out. Here we have Warehouse 51. Again, my wife and I are in the middle of the game here. This was for 3 players or more. I didn't realize that. But it's still pretty fun. I think we're going to work on trying to make it more of a 2-player game. Here's Tides of Time. Now, my wife and I have played this already. I filmed this before we did. All the parts are here, obviously. It's brand new. And the cards are really, really nice. This is a fun game. You should check it out. Okay, here is a 3M Trice game. This is what's in a Butter Box edition. I've seen new copies of this game sell for $99. There's also a gamette version of this. Again, it's missing a card, but I'm going to go ahead and make my own card. Here's the Mermaid's Purse game. Alright, this is based on a game called Put and Take, and I didn't realize this, but this was a game like pirates and people in the army used to play way back in the day. It just has these really nice stones, and it's missing the little spinner, but I actually was able to get the spinner from the company. Here's the Parcheesi Set. This again is with the animals here. Let me go ahead and show you what's in here. Again, all the animals are here. It's a complete set again, and the board is really cool. It's a nice board. We've played this version and we enjoy it. Here's the Monopoly game that's in the tin. This is missing about 5 or so houses, but everything else is in here and it's in really nice shape. I'm going to go ahead and get the houses on eBay. I actually have a certificate to where I can get them for free, and then I'm going to go ahead and resell the game. I should be able to get some money for it. So here's the Risk game, and this is the one that has 3 ways to play. They've added some stuff to this game, and here's the parts. Everything's in really nice shape, and the parts are sealed, which was kind of a surprise to me. And here we have the New York City edition of the Monopoly game. Pretty much looks like a standard Monopoly game. The board looks the same, it just has the New York landmarks on it. And it has all the parts here, as you can see, and most of these are sealed. Pretty cool. And as for these Monopoly games, I'm going to go ahead and try to sell these over the holidays and make a little bit of Christmas money. Well, guys, that does it for us this week. We'll see you soon. Y'all have a great day.